That's
interesting.
line 3.
Yeah, that's 3. What is that? What? Well, the other ones aren't armed for recording.
They're not armed to recording.
I'm John. I make wave balls.
I don't know what that means. I don't know how that's.
I'm going to try and write my name in waveform. You're wasting all the time. Another hour gone. Did you hear the chime? You're wasting all the time.
Reserve episode recorded for May 10th, 2016. Hi, my name's John and I get years wrong.
Hey!
And welcome to Wasting All the Time
podcast.
My name is Dave.
I'm John.
And I am Cody.
And we are going to waste all of your time.
Yes, we are, Dave.
This is episode
270.
And if no one else has any complaints or objections, we will continue from where we started.
Casey probably does.
Oh,
Where did we start?
we'll wait.
Are you done?
Okay. Well, I think I heard Casey say something along the lines of, guys, I don't have any problem with it. You should continue that.
That sounds right.
I heard a very valid list of grievances myself.
Oh, wow.
None of which we should address.
None.
In that case, are you sure you don't want to just briefly touch on it?
No, fuck that guy.
No, fuck that guy. Okay.
See, I'm going to pay for this.
Twitter shins.
Welcome to Twitter Shin Rapidballs, where we find the top 3 tweets on the entire internet and read them for your listening pleasure with our pundits, John and Dave. The top number 3 tweet on the entire internet from Hellabot at Hallie's bot, probably. Have you ever had that dream of reaching for the balls, John?
Well, I do have that dream a lot. And then it's always very disappointing when I wake up in the morning and I find that I actually can't bend over that far.
Physical limitations ruin us all. Dave, rebuttal.
Yeah, no, thanks, Hellabot. I'm disappointed to say that I've never had that. I don't know what that means. I don't know how far you can read into that, but I have never had that dream of reaching for the balls. And I think maybe it's just because I've never really been a sports guy.
The balls have always been within Dave's grasp. Number 2, from Juliana Vivas at Juliana R. Vivas. I feel like if your man lets his mom treat you like shit and makes you feel uncomfortable, he don't really love you. Like, how you gonna put up with his bitchy mom forever if he doesn't talk to her about it, Dave?
Hey, at Juliana Vivas, thank you so much for writing in with this question.
And the question it was.
Yeah, look, I mean, your pickaxe has struck a vein of truth here, and I think that is
that a Minecraft reference?
Yes.
God, that's why I didn't get it.
I think if your man is not gonna stand up for you with your bitchy mom, then you have a point.
Succinct and powerful, John, rebuttal.
So what we have here is we've got a problem where you're ascribing actions of one person as the responsibility of another person who is not making those actions. And really what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to like go out into the backyard and just, you're going to have a fist fight with this mom character. And it's, it doesn't matter who wins. You just got to get it out there. And then the conflict will end. Your relationship will grow stronger with your boyfriend. And, we can all move beyond this and we can stop reading your Twitter.
Encouraging maternal violence. Why wouldn't you? And the top #1 tweet on the entire internet today from, oh boy, Tiff la coco avec la facile et l'ornitho. Sure. At ornithorenique. Why did I? Okay. All right. Yeah, fiber is cool, but have you ever tried Espero que le voisin reboot sa box parse que free Wi-Fi ne marche pas? John?
I have tried that actually. It's delicious on crackers. And if you pick just the right tawny port, you don't want to go with a ruby for this. You want that tawny port, like that, just that little extra bit of, oxidization and sweetness. It will really pair well with that ne marche pas.
He's not just some of it, he's the all Moliere. Dave, rebuttal.
Oh, what up, Tip la Coco Avelle Fossile Nornitho?
See, it wasn't just me.
While I 100% am on board with how cool fiber is, the rest of your tweet is totally against me and everything that I believe in my ideals and also what I think.
All right, Dave doesn't like, sorry, France, I think, or Canada maybe, because they speak.
Or Russian bot.
They also have free Wi-Fi. Anyway. This has been a dramatic international incident-causing episode of your favorite show.
Upwards, downwards, forwards.
See? Yeah, Dave. Not so easy to get that timing down, is it?
All right. Well, Twitter, consider yourself part of the family.
Cons Twitter
Bald
yourself?
rapidly? Is that what we're going with? Bald rapidly?
Bald rapidly? Yeah.
Where no one has gone rapidly.
I don't
before?
think there's another meaning for that. To ball something rapidly?
No, I don't think so.
No. Okay. Twitter, consider yourself bald rapidly.
Ha. BALLED, not BALD.
Mm-hmm.
I was a little confused.
Was that your contribution, or did you think I said bald rapidly?
No, that was my contribution.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just wanted to.
You were like,
I just realized that
trying to figure out what you were going to say, and I was like, I was trying to help you.
That's great, and I appreciate the assist, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But I said part of the family,
right? And I decided that wasn't good.
And I realized after all of the discussion that part of the family and bald rapidly have a similar sound.
Yeah.
And then it occurred to me that maybe you thought I actually said that.
No.
So that's our show. Thanks very much for tuning in.
I got the deep cut from the 60s musical.
Oh, I was in the wrong key. Oh my God.
Yeah. That was what I was hoping people would get from this whole thing. Yeah. Because, I'm a huge fan of references.
Right, yeah.
Of
do them
culture.
all the time, yeah.
And
and Oliver, that was reaching down way.
Is that
into
Oliver?
That. Yeah.
Oh,
twist or otherwise.
in my head I thought it was Annie.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
No, different orphan child.
Gotcha.
All right, little boy orphan child.
Well, if there's anything about this show you liked in particular, then please head on over to wasteamountofTime.com/vote and let us know about it. All right. Let's move it right along. Upwards, downwards, forwards, backwards, I say we go fruitwards.
Well, now it is time to play Fruitwards. Fruitwards is a game we play utilizing cards of two kinds in colors. Red cards are nouns, green cards are adjectives. We'll draw one card of each color and improvise a scene inspired by these words. Dave, play the martial art! And then throw the cards. No, don't play it. It's too late.
Oh, no. I failed. All right. Our first selection is Aerial Collectibles. Aerial, as in, like, things that fly. Collectibles.
Hey,
I saw you patiently waiting for me to get somewhere.
Dave's sudden realization of what you were doing was so much funnier than the actual joke.
Yes.
Well, And the thing is as soon as I said Ariel, I thought of that and then forgot about it. It's like, okay, I'm not going to talk about Little Mermaid.
It was your polite. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, is this a joke? Oh, wait. Okay.
No, and it wasn't that. I was like, I was looking at you because I was like, well, what's he doing? I want to know.
I want to know what the
Oh God,
What the punchline is. I want to see him laughing.
Hey, Pete, come over here.
Rolling around.
Check it out. I just got a whole new collection of Elvis plates.
a whole new.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother movie. Sorry. That's awesome.
Yeah. Look, they're way up there.
What? Whoa.
Yeah, and the balloon up there.
How high is that? Is that a weather balloon?
I don't know. I found it out back. They were doing this show. On that GeoNat channel.
You're
about
talking like I should know.
you don't watch the GeoNat?
No.
Oh,
Is that a bug?
No, it's like the channel with like the documentaries and stuff. They go all around the world and show you shit. Apparently, this is a thing that some culture in some other country does with their stuff. Instead of like what we do, which is we take our collectible things, our valuables, and we put them into like these cases,
glass cases, on shelves,
and we just look at them.
In
what
cubbies,
they do, they take these things
on desks,
and they tie them
in lockers,
in baskets to a balloon,
safe deposit
and
boxes.
they put them up into the sky like that,
In a
so
museum.
everyone can see them.
Okay, so are you converting or something, or why?
No, I just thought it was a rad idea, man.
Okay, when are you bringing it back down?
That's where they live now.
Okay, where's it tethered?
These Elvis plates belong to the world.
Well,
Who am I? Who am I to say only I get to look at the Elvis plates? Only I get to decide who else gets to look at the Elvis plates. Now they belong to everyone.
I get you could have like put it in like the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame or gifted it to like the Elvis Museum or something.
Yeah, they don't want 'em.
everyone. No.
No. So this was the best. This is the best alternative.
Okay, well, A for effort, I guess.
See, like if you use my binoculars.
Here comes another one. Pull.
Whoa!
Ah, got it.
That is a long way down.
I was wondering how to jump in, and then you just went and you took it to 11. Who am I? Who am I to decide? I was like, yes, that was perfect. Good straight man, Dave. Good straight man.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. How about inspirational parables?
How will we ever relate those two words? Johnson, can I see you in my office for a second, Johnson?
Yeah, sure. What do you need?
So I don't know how to tell you this specifically. You're still on probation. So we have to review your work.
Just a couple weeks left to go.
Yeah. Some of the work you've been turning in, some of these sayings have been a bit unorthodox.
So you don't like the sayings?
It's not that we don't like them. Okay. This one's about a zebra, and right?
Yeah.
Which usually, zebra's a little unorthodox animal. People like to see themselves as a zebra because everyone's unique. Look at me.
The slowest zebra gets eaten by the fastest lion.
Yeah. It would have been great if you had stopped there.
Oh, instead of going on with the so if you get fucked, then you've been fucked by the best.
Exactly. That's not the kind of message we want to give to people. It's the first half is inspirational because it makes people want to go faster. The second half is depressing because nobody wants to get F-worded. Yeah,
but like no, that's the thing though, is like if you're the first to get beaten by someone, you got beaten by the best.
Yes, exactly. That's what the first one kind of implies subtly. We want subtlety. Okay. If you want to know a man, the old canard, you want to know a man, walk a mile in his shoes, right?
Yeah, and then piss in them so that because they're yours now.
See, on two levels, that one fails to make sense to me because you're a mile away. Also, it's a metaphor. I'm getting ahead of myself. It's a metaphor. But then if they're your shoes, why are you peeing in your own shoes?
Well, to make them yours, you're marking your territory.
That explains a lot about you, actually.
Well, the pee is a metaphor.
For what?
For like when you kill someone and take over their identity. When you talented Mr. Ripley them, you know?
Didn't he beat that guy with an oar?
I think in the movie.
Hold on. Yeah.
Charles?
Yes.
The chief of quality assurance and the VP of public outreach are here to see you.
Like right now?
Yes, they said it's very important.
I'll send him in.
Okay. I think you're going to need to leave.
Oh, am I?
Oh no, he stays? Oh, okay. Yeah, you can stay.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
cool.
yeah, send him in.
All right, I'm going to block your afternoon.
Okay, I thought you were going to come in as the...
No, I was putting a fun little topper on.
Oh, okay.
I was trying to
We've
get
established that you're trying to rein him in. You've been making all these sayings that are way out of control.
Fucked by the best.
And I wasn't going to get much better than that.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, maybe, but God, that was so good.
I don't know how
I did my best to hold on, and I
don't know how I
could not.
came up with the slowest zebra gets eaten by the fastest lion.
I don't know either. It doesn't matter. It's perfect.
It sounds like a saying.
It's in the exact right shape,
Yes.
regardless of content.
And then the addendum spell it out for you with profanity.
So if you get fucked, you were fucked by the best.
F-worded.
Oh,
Nicely done. Nicely done.
thank you.
Una mas?
I think so. Maybe even Dos Mas or Christmas. How about
Feliz Navimas.
and when it grows on a rock,
No.
it's not rolling. All right. How about Garish Dreams?
Oh my God, Thompson, I've just had the most appalling nightmare.
Did you know?
Yes, I was in this gilded tower.
Ooh, one
And
of those. Huh?
The window treatment
Yeah.
was zebra print.
Oh,
Can you even imagine?
not in my wildest dreams.
Oh, well, this was a pretty wild dream, I'll tell you that.
I'll say mine are particularly tame in relation
Are they?
to those.
What do the window treatments look like in your dreams?
Well, you see, most of the windows in my dreams are naked.
Nude windows.
That's right. They have no treatment whatever.
How very sexual.
It's very Spartan, very Spartan atmosphere.
Thompson, don't take this the wrong way, but have you ever had sex?
Well, of course I have.
All right.
I've made love with my eyes.
You've confirmed a great many things to me, Thompson. But-
I have said things to a woman.
Have you
Yes.
said them,
Yes. Out loud.
not acted upon them?
What do you mean?
As in, you've not fulfilled the biological function.
Oh,
Manuel, help explain this.
dear. Oh,
I just don't know what this has to do with the custody hearing.
what?
The custody hearing, Your Honor.
Yes,
Just-
well, I'm not quite sure what this has to do with anything, but, indulge the counselor.
Okay.
Tell Thompson about sex.
Look, not that I'm particularly curious, but go on.
Cover yours. It's when two.
You did this to yourself.
I did. I really did. Regretting it now. It's when two people they like each other in the same place, and the
slow down.
It's a
we need to get this all on the record.
oh, this is being recorded.
Well, of course.
Oh,
This
okay.
gentleman isn't just sitting here for fun.
No, I'm typing everything you say.
Even that
Yeah, I typed that.
and that
Mm-hmm.
and that.
Yep.
Wow. What if? Okay.
I don't know, Thompson. I like him. I think you should let him keep the kid.
Well, yes, certainly. Of course, it's about time for lunch anyway. Keep the kid.
Oh, thank you. This is
Wherever you found him.
Oh yeah, no. This his parents are going to be pissed.
Frankly, I don't know where kids come from.
Well, yep.
We strayed a bit from the prompt, but that's okay.
I was counting on that capstone being a bit more punchy,
That's okay.
and then it was not.
You know what? They can't all be winners.
They really cannot.
Nor
Especially
should
now.
we try for it.
That's true. And you just carry on. Yes, and I guess at least yeah. Whew, that was something.
Let's try again. One more time.
How about
Oh boy.
theoretical evangelist?
Gentlemen, the church's coffers are, shall we put it, getting low. We need to find new ways for people to give us money without us giving them anything in return.
Okay.
Anything physical. This is all very spiritual, and they're all going to, what is it, Johnson? They're all going to,
Hell.
yeah, no, that's the bad people.
Leave?
They're going to leave after they give us the money. Anyway, we need new personalities. We need new, exciting men or maybe women. I don't know if that's allowed yet to get people to give us their money. So
So we need, do you mean like who the perfect evangelist?
yes, let's start
What would
with
that be? What would that look like?
Yes, and sound like and smell like and potentially taste like depending on how much money we get.
I feel like there's an answer to this question
Good. It's a good start.
in one of the books we keep around.
Yeah, I don't know. I just, this one sort of
The dictionary?
archetype keeps popping in my head and I can't
Yeah.
put a finger on it. I don't know who that would be.
Yeah.
But let's see here. Is it
I feel like it's something with
Graham.
with
What's
a
his name?
G.
Graham.
Graham.
Like the crackers. Like somebody
Billy,
palatable.
Billy Graham.
How
Except
much is that?
He's passed, I think.
Right, yeah, he's dead.
Gertrude Stein. No.
I don't listen to
Not at all.
musicals. Who is that?
Well, what would they would bring? They would have a positive demeanor,
Mm.
And a suit.
clothing, but not. You know
Yes.
what? We're not really
No?
prosperity
No
gospel
clothing?
here.
We're going no clothing.
So maybe like something more modest.
Like a vest.
Yeah. Well,
That he
start
wears
with
open.
that.
Like maybe early 30s.
Could be
The era or his age?
His age.
Oh.
his
okay.
age. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Gotta have that. Be able to connect to the young people.
Mm.
The youth.
He's got to have a very peaceful demeanor. He's got to
Yes.
have.
So not a beard, but like kind of that stubble thing that the kids are wearing these days.
Kids are wearing stubble.
Or are we landing on face tattoos?
I think maybe
Shouldn't be apparent when you first look at him.
Okay.
Right.
And we all agree it is a him, right?
oh, definitely.
Oh, yeah,
yes.
of course. We want people to respect him after all.
Cool. Oh.
Sorry, half of humanity.
I didn't even get to say my
Oh.
maybe just John 3:16 instead of a tear.
That's all right.
I thought you were going to delve into like, we all agree face tattoos are a sin, but we're going to have him do it anyway, right? Like, I thought, but when you said him, I saw the perfect opportunity to be a horrible person.
Yeah, and you managed it. All right, let's move it right along, even if we only did one of the fruit words.
one of the heavily edited Fruitwards.
And we'll do so right after this break. Hey, everybody. Look, if you want to contact the show, there's a few different ways we can do that. First of all, you can go to wastingallthetime.com/contact, and there we have a couple different forms set up. One for submitting questiones, one for listener suggested scenes, one for submitting words that we will use in Fruitwards, and one marked general. Just because, why not? If you're a fan of doing things the old-fashioned way, we have an email address that you can send messages to. That's timewastepod@gmail.com. You can contact us on Twitter, where we are @timewastepod, and we can be found on Facebook, facebook.com/timewastepod. You can also call the hotline at area code 916-235-3337. We might play your voicemail on the air. And finally, if you go to Patreon, become a patron, boy, we listen to you real close. Boy, there's just so many different ways to go about it. And that was most of them right there. Anyway, let's get back to the show because this has gone on far too long. And we're back.
Wow.
I feel broken.
Inside or outside?
Both.
That's the state for you.
All right.
Waka waka.
Walk it off. Let's move it right along. It's the Improv Game of the Week.
Well, every other week, I choose an improv game and we try to play it. And this week's improv game is
what is it?
Pundit Show.
Hey!
3 players. 1 player is a political pundit and host of a nightly cable news show, and the others play guests on the show. The show takes place in 4 parts. Part 1 is a short monologue delivered by the pundit, introducing a political news story and offering some commentary. Part 2 is an interview with the first guest, a politician or expert connected to the news story. Part 3 is an interview with the second guest, who is a politician, expert, or pundit with a view opposite that of the first guest. Part 4 is a panel discussion / shouting match between all 3 players.
Does anyone have preferences? I don't know who's been what in a while. It's been a while since we've done Pundit
Has been
Show.
a
It's been a
while,
while. I'll be the host.
Okay.
Anybody want to do anything at all? Anybody?
Classic.
Classic
Cody.
dad jokes.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Shutdown. I'm your host, Knock. Tonight, we're going to talk about one of the most fundamental human rights imaginable, and that is a cell phone. If you don't have a cell phone, you are not a whole human being. And if you can't afford a cell phone, you deserve one gratis. So, I have to say that, on all of my off time, I have a cell phone, and it enables me to stay connected to my wife, my kids, my adoptive mother, my pets. I FaceTime with my pets all the time. And the only thing that ever gets in the way of that are the cell companies. But that's a subject for another show. With me tonight to talk about cell phones is a frequent guest on the show, Charlie Binks. Welcome, Charlie.
Thank you, Knock, for having me here. It's a pleasure to
Absolutely.
be here, spreading truth and lies.
You know what? I'm going to go ahead and say it. Why don't you just put your cell phone down just for a moment while we talk face to face?
I see what you did there.
You can keep it
What
out.
a ridiculous assertion.
Definitely stay
Ridiculous,
connected.
Knock.
Stay connected.
Yeah.
It's imperative. Look, I think it's important that people have cell phones, and it just kills me inside to know that some people don't, or that they have crummy ones.
A lot of this is akin to some of the early, really dramatic, fanatic religious people who would harm themselves, Like they would actually
Self-harm.
Yes, harming themselves with self-harm. They would stab themselves. They would cinch like bolted belts around their limbs in order to achieve some kind of weird voodoo purity. And that's what people who are putting their cell phones down are doing to themselves. It's essentially mutilation, except you're mutilating your second most important organ, your brain.
And look, until we get our cell phones permanently embedded in our heads,
Working on it.
You know, and they say it's 5 to 10 years away, and I can't wait. Wait. Looking forward to that very much.
Very excited.
You know, it's you got to keep it in your hand to be readily available.
You have to.
I don't know if you know about this, but my phone has apps.
I've heard of those,
and that's what makes it work.
It's a common misconception. Actually, I've been doing a lot of research on phones and applications or apps.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fancy scientific.
Bringing out the science.
Yeah, wow.
No, apps are things that your phone can also do, which basically makes them double the miracle device that they already are.
That's amazing.
It is.
That is amazing.
Basically,
you know, I understand
we found God and he's a cell phone.
Oh, isn't that the truth? Oh,
Can't
man.
not be.
Thank you, Steve Jobs. Look, there are some phones out there where like they don't even have apps. And that just boggles the mind.
It does. It's like having a stone tablet when you could have, you know, the iPhone 14.
Well, no, I see. Like, I don't want to quibble with you, but a stone tablet could be used for things.
Okay. Yeah, and you're saying this phone with no apps can be used for nothing.
Apparently, it flips and that's it.
It flips? Like you can toss it?
Presumably. I don't know.
That sounds backwards and probably should be illegal.
It makes me so sick to my stomach to even think about it that I haven't done the research.
That's as any good American should not do.
Right. But that doesn't affect at all my conviction.
No,
everyone needs cell phones. It's a God-given right.
It's
and
a God-given.
Now it is God.
It's requirement now.
Yeah. And what I don't even want to know what happens if we reject that God.
Probably something worse than death. Right.
On that somber note.
Yeah.
I'm going to bring in a naysayer here.
Yeah. All right.
Larry Lewis.
Hi there.
You represent a charity.
Yeah, I do. I volunteer for the Goodwill on weekends.
Yeah. You specifically go out of your way to tell people they don't need the best and brightest cell phones, and that you provide them with these useless pieces of crap as a substitute for a cell phone, a God-given right. And I just want to know how you sleep at night.
Well, I mean, we take used cell phones and we refurbish them and then
used.
Yeah, and then we give them to folks that wouldn't have cell phones otherwise.
They still don't. Do you see what I'm saying?
Okay.
The things that you give people are a pestilence.
Oh.
Upon this land.
We do disinfect them before we give them out. So there's no risk of contagion. You know,
what's the IP
watch
rating?
that.
If you're going to be putting disinfectant on, what's the IP rating of those phones?
Well, we just use
these
little hospital wipes.
Mine is 87.
Okay.
And that is really good.
That is, yeah.
Amazing.
Maybe a little overkill even.
I don't know. I feel like maybe I'm missing something. I'm taking I'm taking a bit of a break from Facebook right now.
What?
So I think maybe I haven't.
What? No. What? We need to. I don't know what to do. Is it the delay or what do we? How do we? No, I don't think you understand. No, Larry.
Did you change the?
That is a major sponsor of this show.
Yeah.
Okay.
You cannot say that.
I'm going back. Just like taking a week.
Take it back. Okay.
Well, no, just, sometimes you need to unplug for a little while.
No,
God,
no.
Blasphemy.
What?
Blasphemy. Would you give somebody a used Bible? Would you tell them, hey, maybe put down that religious document for a while? No, because that's ridiculous.
Would you tell the astronauts on Mars that they have to put their spaceship away for a while and just die?
Well,
because that's what you're asking humanity.
Well, I mean, the astronauts on Mars right now, they haven't been in the spaceship for a while. They built their little colony building.
Oh, this kind of niggling makes me sick.
And so they hang out on there. And
Would you walk
And
out?
I actually do.
Classic moving the goalposts.
We actually do have a family Bible at home that's been in the family for a few generations.
What do you mean a family Bible?
Well, he was talking about, would you give someone a used Bible? And like, I have a used Bible. It's, it's my great grandpa's.
Throw it out. I've got an app.
A Bible app?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I can search things.
That's a cool one.
With my voice. But I only just to be clear, I only keep it for opponent research.
No, it makes sense.
Okay,
that's good
because my phone is my God.
Yeah, naturally.
Okay, just to be clear,
but you gotta say your obeisances.
It just
say them.
But I'm strong enough in my faith.
That's right.
That I can look at that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Makes sense.
Your phone must have better voice recognition than mine.
It's amazing.
Like, every time I say Nebuchadnezzar, it's like it doesn't bring up the right thing.
You shall not be named.
You talk about Harry Potter?
That got a little weird, actually. Like,
very
phones
strange.
are great to phones are our new deity.
Yeah. I was really envisioning my character as like just some rando you picked up from the mall. Like your guy with a nationally syndicated radio station. Cody is an expert who agrees with you. And the person who's the opposition is just like, we found some rando.
We found this guy in the mall.
You like that idea, don't you?
I do, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, has that happened before?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I feel like it happens a lot on actual pundit shows where it's like,
gotcha.
Let's get the opposing view to be represented by the worst possible person for that job.
I don't know what you're talking about. No respectable media would ever do that.
All right. Well, with that taken care of, there's only one more thing that we're going to do. And it's, it's a short episode, but it's going to end with a bang.
Not with the sex.
It's going to end with a copulation. That's when police officers have parties. A cop.
Like a celebration, but it's a copulation.
Yeah. So let's do it.
Oh, please.
Here we go. Welcome to Cody's Words of Wisdom. Soak up the knowledge.
So if there's anything that Pesto has taught me, it's that Jam does not agree with any of your needs. It's gonna sit there on its lawn chair, spinning around in circles, trying to guess where those quarterly reports went. But I tell you what, Janet, that's not a shredder, it's a copy machine. They're very different, and when you ordered them, you should have realized that I didn't want pepperoni on mine because I can't stand it. Its views on the Martian secession movement are not only ridiculous, they're agoraphobic, and I don't want to touch you because anytime your porcupine quills get into me, it's like I'm doing the tap dance routine from goddamn Marvin Harry's reunion show. So for once, can you think of somebody other than me and just pour that scotch neat, because the bartender has been on hiatus since he broke both of his daughter's legs with that lawnmower, and I don't think he's coming back. If he does, I'm going to put him in a casket, and by God, that thing is going to play Pop Goes the Weasel.
Damn.
That was dark. That was actually a little darker than I was.
Yeah. Wow.
I don't know. That was dark.
Okay. Well.
So let's lock the doors and turn off the lights in the studio, guys.
Fine.
With 14 N's.
Well, yeah. Fun.
Wow. Maybe I just got a lot of rage today. I don't know.
Maybe.
that was really
it's good,
fucked
though.
up.
It's cathartic. You let it out.
No, because now I'm just angrier.
Oh, no.
Patterson.
You worked yourself up.
I did.
All right. Well.
Frothing lather.
God, I wish you hadn't said that.
Especially with that tone.
Well, before anything worse happens, I think we should probably call it quits. Look, if there was anything in this episode that you enjoyed in particular, you, the listener, listening right now, then please head on over to wastingallthetime.com/vote.
VOTE.
And let us know. Put in the episode number, which of course we announced at the beginning of the show. And it's also on your friggin' podcast player. It says it right there. I'm not next to play probably. And if you only looked, you would know. And also, by the way, there's show notes. I don't know if you ever read those. We got links and shit.
It's Dave yelling at the listeners again.
Blah, 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 blah.
Also, if you if there was anything you
Glad you got that in there.
did not like about the episode,
Yes.
you can tweet that to me at Jay Hansen himself. It's never
Free.
going to be checked because
No, it's not.
fuck you guys, but not really. Or if
Only if
so,
it's consensual.
Only in the best sense.
Or not if you're into that. I don't know. I'm not your boss. Or your,
Yeah.
I love you all.
almost got myself in trouble.
Yeah.
I was really close.
We're all real close.
Yeah. Let's stop the show before John
until
says
next
something
time.
racist.
My name's Dave,
I'm John.
I'm Cody.
and we wasted all the time.
Yes, we did.
Thank you for listening so much.
Oh.
And bon voyage.
No! I hate you and I wish you were dead.
Get used to it.
Good night, folks.
I was talking to myself.
Oh.
Oh.
Congratulations. You've made it to the end of another episode of Wasting All the Time, a podcast. If you enjoyed this show, then please consider subscribing on Apple Podcasts or Stitcher, or follow us on Spotify. If you really enjoyed the show, then head on over to patreon.com/timewastepod and become a supporter of our time-wasting efforts. Now, that was a lot of things I just threw at you, so if you forget all of that, just head on over to wastingallthetime.com, and there we have all the answers.
Play the what?
The Marseillaise.
I thought you said play the Marshall in. I was
Yeah,
like, we
that's
have
what
a
I-
Marshall?
That's what I said, but I meant the
I'm so uncultured that I didn't get it.
that one.
And now it's time.
All right. Well, with that oot of the way,
I think you mean Oot of the Woo.
with that aunt of the womb, let's
That sounds like a terrible movie.
aunt of the womb.
Aunt of the Womb sounds like the worst, like B-grade horror movie from the 80s.
I think it's some sort of creation myth.
Oh, that sounds way better. Damn it.
Damn it.
Damn it.
the episode that comes out this week has like 3 Easter eggs at the end of Cody saying words wrong and then finding out as we play them into the microphone.
Yeah.
Pretty great. Anyway,
Gotta go big or go home.